Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I've just got in from my granddaughters. I've been there, so it's just after 7 o'clock now. And I've been there since 1 o'clock today. And there's nothing like a lovely quiet, coming back to a lovely quiet house. Well, you're putting up with the noise of kids. I put up with the noise of my kids, then my grandkids, and now my great-grandkids, and they're all the same. I'll give you a little taste of what I put up with.
Wait, Eddie, wait. Okay. Can we put it like that? There. Okay. And you put the balloon. Float. Again. Down there. Oh, I can't.
And notice the shape of the balloons.
I can't. I'm not ready. Let's get all those people. The people.
Yeah, balloon.
Ow. I slap you in the face. Eddie, get off. Get off mine.
You're bursting mine.
It looks like I'm coming out of here. One out. Wait. Yay. Play the color fly. Ow. No, Eddie. No, Eddie. No. It's the face. No. Let's put the back. We go back. We go. No. Eddie, I'm going. Ow. Eddie. Whoa. Now the fence fell. Thank you, bird. Climb down it.
It was a bit stiff. That would be better, wouldn't it? You could slide down then,
Yeah.
instead of climbing down.
Nah. We just need something to hold it. We need something to hold it.
You're stuck, are you? Eh?
Eddie, let me. Eddie. What now?
I'm watching you.
Ow. Could you get through?
It's your turn, is it? Eh?
Where's the pasta? Pasta!
Well, at least it's kept you busy for a while, hasn't it? Seeing as it's not very nice outside, is it?
Go for that bit. Take that bit off. We don't need that.
Oh, you got Thomas there, hey, Eddie.
No, that's Edward. Edward. Well, Eddie, that's not Thomas, that's Edward.
So that's Edward, that one.
Yeah,
That
the
tree.
blue
No, it's not Thomas, that one.
No.
I thought the blue one was Thomas.
And I'll show you which one's the Thomas. Shake it.
Yeah, I think Thomas has got a different nose, shaped nose, hasn't he?
It's Edward.
It's Edward. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was Edward. I thought it was Thomas.
I'm going to Thomas.
Tommy.
Egg! Get egg! Get egg!
Oh, he's on top of the platform now.
Okay, I'm good. Goodbye. Did you let go of it? Did you let go of it? Fly away. Make a figure. Goodbye.
That's that thing out the night garden, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
I don't know what do they call it then?
Go fly. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle. Eddie. Eddie, what's this? Make a piggle. Hey, make a piggle. Do you like this? Eddie, make him stand up. Eddie, you need to make him stand up. Watch if there's a tendy fell.
That was just a little bit of what I get whenever I go down there. It's the same when they come to my house as well. You know, they just kind of keep quiet, can they? That's kids for you. Anyway, I'm sitting here doing a little bit more knitting on Daggery's cardigan. I've been knitting Tommy's while I was down with my granddaughter, and I also I started a little bit on a blanket. Daggery asked me to do where I'd use up some of my bits and pieces on a blanket for her. If I can find it in the bag. So I did a little bit knitting Tommy's cardigan, and I thought, oh, I'll give a little bit start on this. I'm doing it crochet, because the crochet will be the fastest thing for making a blanket. And I've started the centre square. I started off like a granny square, but instead of 4 stitches in the middle, don't know whether you can see, I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I started with 6, so I did 1 square, 1 corner, 1 square and 2 corners, and 2 stitches in between the corners to make it a bit longer, more of a rectangle than a square. And that's what I started off for the centre piece. And I'll just keep on going round and round until I get it to, an adult size blanket. Because apparently Daggery goes bicycle riding, and she was telling me she had been away for a little while, and she asked me if I would make a blanket for her for when she goes, if I wanted to use up, when she goes bike riding, if I want to use up some of my samples. She called them samples, but I call them bits and pieces, you know, my odds and ends of wool. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll do a little bit, see when I get a little bit sick of knitting. I do like to keep my hand in with my crochet as well, because I do like to crochet. So I like to do a little bit of that as well. So that come in handy. Daggery asking me to do that, and it's a lot quicker to crochet than it is to knit. So that'll not take us as long as it would have taken us if I was knitting it, because I don't have any of those needles where you have the wires. I don't know what you call them, you know, the short needles and the wires attached to them. I've only got straight needles, so I probably wouldn't be able to get enough stitches on for to make the width of a blanket for an adult. So that was a little bit I was doing of that. And I also got a letter this morning from the NHS, and maybe one or two other people might have got one as well. It's to take a test to help the NHS plan for the autumn and winter, and it's about the COVID, where you need to know levels of COVID-19 in the population, so the NHS has the information it needs early enough to plan for peaks in the number of people needing their services. And I can do it online, but I've read they will send a test in the post. And then when I got it, it says, what test will you send? And it says, we will send you a high standard RT-PCR swab for test of the nose and throat. And I'm very sorry, but there's no way can I put one of those swabs up my nose and down my throat. I would be gargling. I just cannot do it. Why can they not just send one of those tests that they send to other people? I don't want one of those, so I'm afraid I won't be joining this test. If it had been an ordinary, the type, I don't know what they do with the ordinary ones. I've never had to do that myself, but there's no way I could put one up my nose and down my throat. So I'm afraid the answer to that is no. They'd have to find their information from other people. And apparently I've been selected at random according to the letter. That I will do whatever I can to help, you know, with that, but I'm sorry, but I can't do that. And I am doing a little bit more knitting. That's what I'm going to do the rest of the night. Carry on with a little bit knitting. And that's my little bit for today. Little bit late today, and it is very dark. It's only just after 7 o'clock, and I've had to put the ring light on behind my computer because the picture was so dark, and it's quite dark outside. And I know the nights are starting to cut in, but unless we're going to have a rain, but we're not supposed to have a rain. I hope we don't have a rain, because I want to cut my grass tomorrow and do a bit more things in my garden to get it tidied up a little bit, because it's getting to be a little bit like a jungle with some of the weeds out there. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll let you see whatever else I get up to. So bye for now.